Today I'm working with Colt, and we're working on Whoa again. I haven't been able to work with him for a few months. I've been really busy with work. So I wanted to show you once again, this is on a normal halter, how this works. Goes up through the O-ring there, comes up, thank you, goes, move your head, in through this and comes out the back, wraps around once, and then goes in here, and then you hook it down there. All right, thank you for the kisses. Now, this is not to hurt him. This is a huge, I think it's what, a 30-foot lunge line or 25-foot, something like that. So I'm not going to be sitting here yanking on him like this. That's too much power. That's too much. He doesn't need that. But when I say whoa, if he doesn't stop, at the very end of the lunge line, all the way down there where you see that rubber piece, I will shake like that, and it just vibrates up this and tells him, oh, I better stop. Too many people rely on just walking their horse, walking next to him and saying whoa or ho, and thinking that's going to stop the horse. That does not. The horse knows body language. They see you stop, they will stop. So the words don't really compute so much unless you use it all the time, even when you don't stop and you want them to stop. So we're working with this with Colt. He got his heebie-jeebies out of him. He's a little sweaty now because he was running around. He's a big, funky, hairy, chubby thing right now. Gets to eat and sit. But now he's going to start getting worked about 3 times a week. And I'm hoping next week I'll have the saddle on him for Whoa, because he should pick this up, you know, since I have to start over within the next few days. Now you're going to see I have him on the line here. Still got line down there. I do not use the lunge line because he knows what it is, or lunge whip, sorry, lunge whip's down there, or carrot stick, whatever you guys want to call it. Letting him figure it out since he hasn't had this thing on in forever and a day. But this is him just going around right now. I'm going to try to get this on film, but you know, he always seems to do the opposite of what I want when I'm filming. Sorry if the phone shakes around. I'm going to get him to go. Clucking is trot for us. Now, he did it on 3 times, but we'll see what he does. Whoa! Ho! Ho! Good boy. Well, technically he stopped on that second, but he was still slowing down, and that is perfectly fine. This is what I mean. It only took, gosh, 5 minutes or so of me actually working with him. First he thought run faster, and then he figured, oh, I better stop, and now I'm not even jerking on it. This is something, and I don't change my body language, I don't move any weird way. This is literally how easy it is. But yet people want to make it hard. Now, he's moving and shying away because I'm dragging this. And he doesn't like the way it drags. He thinks it's weird. So I always make sure to come up to him, rub on him, love on him. Yes. And I don't know if you guys have noticed since his last video, he's no longer doing that funny ear toss and head toss thing. He has learned that he is not king of the manor, that he is not a dominant horse. He is just our baby boy and our stallion. So we'll do a few more times this direction, and then I'll move him the other direction. Now when I cluck to him, my arm goes out. He's getting tired too. See how easy? We want him to learn to keep his head down. Now if he canters, I'm not going to care. That's fine. He's sweaty enough. He understands he doesn't have to canter. So we'll see if he listens again. And I try not to do it in the same spot every time, honestly. You see? He figured, oh, you're going to ask me to whoa. Whoa! Whoa! See? Had to jerk. Whoa! Because that time it wasn't over by the door, so he thought, oh, keep going. But you saw, all I did was shake down the line. It doesn't even yank on him. He just stands there like a good boy. Then once we're all done, I like to do a little bit of grooming. And don't worry, this wet stuff right here, it's called sweat. It naturally happens. So I already put some spray in his mane. I wasn't really going to film this, but I was like, yeah, hey, why not? So, just doing his mane. He's cocking his leg. He got a little stubborn there towards the end, going the one direction, so we had to work a little with that. It was more of a two-handed thing, so I couldn't, like, have the phone up while I was doing it, sadly. See, I love this. You see right here where it kind of looks like it was cut? The horse, or he actually rubbed out his mane. And that's how much has grown back in 1 year. And all we use is, it's either a laser sheen detangler. I use Megatech. What? I'm talking, I know. He's like, what are you doing? We try to put that in their manes at least once a week. But I can tell he's rubbed out a little bit of the silver up there. So, and see, we normally have a bridle path right there, but we haven't cut one forever. And I figured we'll do that when we go to a show. That way maybe we can actually send out his hair to have maybe like a bracelet made or something. Because I want it long enough to do that. I like to do that. I don't like cutting their bridle paths until they need it. So I'll get a picture of him once he's all snazzied up.